Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's Brenda. Hope you're all having a fabulous day so far. Hope your week has been going well. Welcome to all our new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here with us. So on, Tuesday, we did these tags. We die cut them out. I showed you how it worked. And so with these ones, we're gonna dress some tags up anyway. But a while back I showed you this book where it's a collage book, and these little books come from the Dollar Tree. And I've been collaging. I'm almost out now. Those are my last two sheets that I have left. But what I did is I ran them through the die cut machine with my die cuts, and I made some with bases already made. So that's a great way to utilize your scrap bits of paper. And this one I wanted to show you. I had cut it out with all the holes. I don't know if I have should have something nice and white. I'm not sure how easy you'll be able to see it, but every single hole came out the first time, which was so phenomenal. And that's just with some book page and a bit of music page at the bottom. That's how I cut it out. But how sweet was that? It just worked really well. So you think that those die cuts went through 2 layers, sometimes 3 layers of paper, and they all cut the first time. So perfect. And I didn't show you this one, but the butterfly die cut, that's in with this one. Sorry for the glare. This butterfly here, it doesn't cut out all the way, which I thought was so awesome. Like the top and the bottom in the center are not to cut out. So it's really like a page decoration. So how fun is that? So when I did this, I just ripped around it so that I could have it, and it can be utilized. You know, I can make it smaller and it can be put onto a corner. Like, how fun will that be? We're going to try that anyway today, as long as I remember. And then, so these ones, let me just move these. These ones are with the cardstock. It's 65-pound cardstock, and I just brushed some tea on it this morning. I just have this wet tea, and I need to use it up. That's the last of what I was doing with my paper. So I thought we could use some napkins. This is with a napkin and some stamping. We can do some of that, and then we'll dress some of the, we'll see how far we get anyway. And I just have a bunch of different things. Like I have my bulb pins. I make these faux buttons because I like to send a lot of mail, and it's nice when it can be flat. And it's just a 1-inch circle punch, and then I popped 2 holes in it. You can add thread to it. You don't have to. It doesn't matter. But I just thought they would be a nice little addition. Some of these I've embossed. So if you take your scrapbook paper, even your pieces, run them through your die cut machine with an embossing folder, and you can make all kinds of pretty buttons like that. So let's just have a play. So this is one of the raggedy tags. They're my favorite. I really, really like them. And, oh, silly me, I didn't take the backs off of my napkins. Oh, I meant to do that ahead of time, but... So I just used some tape. Some napkins are 2-ply, some are 3. But these ones are always 3, and these are from the dollar store. Excuse me. I always try to get my napkins at the dollar store because they're cheaper, and you know, they always end up getting napkins for like seasons, you know, so they get spring ones. These are from a couple years ago. And yeah, and I just use a glue stick. So anyway, grab up your stuff and let's just play. We're just gonna dress some tags today, have an easy craft day and just visit. And so there we go. And you can stamp on it. I think this one I will stamp after I put this on. The glue stick is usually pretty good, and if you find that it lifts and you're not gonna sew or anything, then just add a little more glue to it. Excuse me. I didn't back them yet, but I'm just gonna very lightly use my emery board here and take off the edges. And I'm doing this and not cutting them because they are not a straight edge, right? They're all... So I'll just do that. I could probably just wait and cover them all first, but I think this will be less time. And then the rest I'm just going to tear up the edge there. That looks fun. And then when you ink, if you do ink, then it just adds another layer of texture to it. So fun. And so there we go. Nice and springy. Let's cover another one with a different napkin. This is a tall one. I'll probably need this one for this. So just take it off. Next layer. You can keep the backings if you want and use them if you do mixed media projects. In all honesty, I'm not going to keep them. Not this time. So here we go. We have a ton of snow outside. Brat has even braved the outdoors, which is so good. But he doesn't stay out for very long because it's quite chilly. All right. Oop, sticking to me. So I'm just going to add this. There we go. Pretty. Just reminds me of sunshine, the yellow. Oh. Just tear around it, and then there's not so much to cut around. There we go. Could just tear it. I don't know why I didn't. Cutting seems to take longer for me, and then I always end up cutting into the tag, which I just did. And I just hold my fingers underneath to give it some structure, and then see, I don't even have to do the rest of it like that because it just peeled off. And there we go. And this hole, I just make use my scissors or whatever and open it up. I didn't do that to this one, but this one has an even smaller area, but you don't have to do that. You can just leave it and then add your paper to the back and then staple or sew or glue something on top. So let's work with these two for now, and then we'll work with one of the ones that are already covered. How's that? All right, so like I say, and I have my little cases, words, I have butterflies, and what else do I have here? I just took out some of my cases, and these are my my not fussy cut stuff, but my fussy tear, I guess. So I'll just ink this a little bit up. dauber's starting to shed. And then here I just have these little birds, owls, and I've just taken them and torn them out of magazines and stuff. You are way too big. Okay. I'm not going to fuss with the bag. Sorry about that. I know some people like that sound and some don't. Just maybe work on this one. So it's all about just relax, have fun, and just create. And if you don't like something, just add something else. You can change it. But I wonder if I should back these first. I think I'm going to do that just because the cardstock doesn't leave a lot of, it's still quite thin. So I'm going to do that. And this is just the other half of this envelope that I used for, and because it's, I'm just going to do this. I forgot because this is a, sort of a scrappy one. And you don't have to completely fill the whole side. Like this ended up not being completely full, and that's okay. But it adds a little extra structure for you. So that's better. That is better. So I'm going to pop the birds on there. I'm just going to use my tacky glue. Oh, I've got little bits of paper stuck to me from all the glue. There we go. But it doesn't have to be anything extravagant if that's not what you are wanting to do. Right? So, and look at that. I didn't even stamp on any of it. And then you can come back. This is just a little bit from our die cuts, and just find a little word. You can stamp a word on there. But I'm just going to, and these cases are from the Dollarama. They have them in all different sizes, and they have some different colors. So I'm just going to cut this little word out and pop it on there, and then we can add that. Oops, as my whole thumb goes into the glue. And so there's that. There we go. I just won't put glue at the edge. And I am going to cover up the other word that's there. And so there we go. How cute is that? And then I have just these little, these thin little ribbons. They're just, I can't even tell you where they're from because I was given a box of them, but it says American Crafts. So, but I'm just going to grab a piece and we'll see if I can get it through without, that's way too much, but that's all right. I'm just gonna put it through. Maybe not that tall. There we go. And I'm just gonna staple it. I think my staples might be purple, but that's okay. Oops, cut this part off here. Make it a little shorter for myself. I'm just gonna hold it and then see if I can Well, there we go. So you can be done, or you can add your Nouveau drops. You can put some bling on here. You can add a few flowers. Let's grab up a flower here. Let's see. I don't think these will be too big. We'll check it out. All the little circles. They have, whoop, that one just fell off. But they have all these little nibbies on there, and this one just fell off. So the whole package is actually fallen off. But they're from the Dollar Tree. I know there's a Dollar Tree in the States, which is really good. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue there instead of turning this upside down right now, because that's got to dry. And then that just adds another layer of prettiness. Cute, simple. You can go all out with your laces and everything else that you want to include. You know, it's all up to you. So there's that. We're going to do this big one. Oh, look at him. He's perfect on there, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. But first, maybe I will do a little bit of stamping on this one, since I didn't do it on the first one. And it's just one of our other stamps from Globleland. And so hopefully you've been able to check out their site, all the goodness that they have there. And if you use my code Brenda10, you'll receive 10% off. And I do have a video showing you how easy it is to navigate the site. So look at that. Isn't that lovely on that napkin? That's beautiful. And I'm just using my pine cone ink. So there we are. We're just going to add that just right there. Use my tacky glue. And I'm using this tacky glue so that I know the image won't lift or come off. There. And you can be done here. You don't have to add another thing to it. So, all right. Just gonna add this. I didn't put a backing on this one. I'm gonna maybe just put a little bit, like I'll just do a oh my goodness, English, Brenda. I'm gonna do a torn bit, and then I'll add it to it. And there we go. That's so cute. And then my buttons here. Add one of my faux buttons maybe. And see what I mean? You can add, well, you can put two Nouveau drops in the holes there to make it pop as well. But I'm just going to add it right there. Why not? Oop, not there. There we go. And these are nice and flat to send in the mail. So I've been really trying to get my ephemera back up so that I have things to send in the mail. And so there's that one, right? Quick, easy. Can add another flower, another word, but I think I'm just going to leave that one the way it is. Let it stand out. All right, let's grab a couple of these. These ones here that I used my collage sheets with. And again, I'm just going to use the stamp, and it gives it a nice background, and then you can just build on it. So let's do it. just like that. And then I think this side is still, hopefully I'm in camera. Oh, sorry if I'm not. So there, look at how lovely that looks. There we are. I just don't want my big head in the way. You don't need to see it. There we go. And they're beautiful. All right. Okay, so grab up some butterflies maybe, some words. That's a big one. Something a little smaller. How about a white and gold one? I know there's a butterfly there already, but oh, he kind of gets lost on there, doesn't he? How about that color? Oh, goodness. Come on, Brenda, pick one. There, that one stands out. And then my words, let's see. I'll just cut this out. Just says celebrate. There we go. I'm just gonna add, just gonna start adding. Just there. And let's see what kind of trims I have here. I didn't plug in my hot glue, but I mean, that's okay. I have this that I had purchased from the Leduc craft store there, so maybe I can add a little bit of this. I don't use it often. I think I've been hoarding it more than anything because it's so pretty. But maybe I don't want that much. Just a little piece to, oh, that's the, sometimes I can't tell front or back. But I'm told the bumpy side is the back, but I really like the bumpy side. Just gonna add the word maybe. Like this one's probably right off the wall. It's just a weird one, but I'm gonna look in my plants here, and these are all from magazines that I've torn out. I'm just gonna add a leaf. And what are we celebrating? Well, spring coming, leaves showing up, butterflies coming back, and there. So cute. Let me just grab, oops, this, and then where's my charms? Should I put a charm on this one? Maybe. Let's I'm just trying to give you some ideas on different things you can do. So, oh, that one's orange. Let's see if I have a different color And these are just little paw prints. I had one of those on there, I think. And then with the bulb pins, I mean, I told you that I had them on here, so why not use them, right? Just to give you a few little ideas. So let's see, put this on first. Let me put it through here. I'm going to try and figure it out. I don't do a lot of this, so it's nice to just try and figure it out. So I was going to do it right. Okay. As long as I don't poke myself. Right? Pin at your own risk. All right, so there's that. Let me bring it down. Nope, sorry. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put this in first, and then I will figure it out. My little stapler here. Okay, so now if I put it through, my thought process, I'm talking it out loud. Well, I'm going to keep it like that. That looks pretty cute. Just like that with the little paw print hanging down there. They could be anything. So, and you can make dangles of and add them on there if you want as well. Let's do one more. I think we have some time. Let's try. I'm going to use the rest of this little bit since it's sitting here, and that's going to be the first thing to go on. Hopefully my not thinking too much about what I'm doing is good. So there, I just kind of squished it up a little. Okay. So let's see what I have in here. I'm going to use the butterflies there. I think they're just so pretty. And it's nice to use them. And then grab this little flower, and whatever's over the edge, if there's anything, can just be trimmed off. Oh, I just think that's cute. So let's do that. I'm just gonna fussy cut a bit, or ink around. Oh my goodness. It's been a long night. Oh, bring it down just a little. And if you don't like how white it is, then just come in with your ink and you can tone that down, which is what I'm going to do, just because it the stark white wasn't looking so good on the rest of it that's dark. So I'm going to put the butterfly there. But quick, easy projects. Hopefully I've been giving you some ideas. There you go. I really like that trim. It's just going to take a minute to dry, of course. So I have cream. Oh, let's use this one again. There we go. Just pop it through. And there we go. Look how cute is that? And I didn't back this one, but I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to, you know, take some coffee dyed paper or music paper or this paper. I'm just going to tear around, and then we'll just add it to the back, and then it's a great spot for writing. Oh yeah, perfect fit. And if you don't like that down there, then put this down here, and then you still have the blank space for writing. I don't mind that, so but might as well do that since we're here. Oop. Okay, I'm gonna add it down there. You can still see the coloring book page, but it's just a word, so it's not a big deal being just a word. So, and there we go. So sweet. I really like those. All right, let me just move this stuff. Get it all cleaned up later. Okay, let's grab in these little ones. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this. Just some, basic ideas for you to hopefully be able to get creative, put your own spin on it, and make them your own. You can lace them up, dress them up, put anything that you want on them. But yeah, I think they turned out pretty good. Questions, comments, please leave them below. And I'll leave all Globleland information in the description box. So you can go and check out this die set and all their other products that they have. You won't be disappointed. I know there's a lot of you that have been shopping, so awesome. All right, God bless, take care. We'll see you next time. Have a fabulous day. Bye for now.